There it is. We are live again.
We are here,
Look at
here, now live. Now I know that we're on live this time.
that. Now we know.
Yeah, not caught by surprise
Well,
this time around.
sometimes even on your best days, you get caught with your pants down.
Hey, there you go.
You know.
Depending on who's around, it might be a good thing.
Ooh. Oh.
Hey. Mhm.
Oh. Hey. So what are we talking about today, gentlemen?
Well, what we got
What is
going
exciting
on?
us today?
What's been exciting us for today? Well, what is going on? I don't think too
What
much
is
went. I don't think too much went on. We had a few things,
a few things went on?
secret, invasion
Secret invasion.
episode 3
I have
was
some
out and
thoughts on
about.
that.
I do too on that one. So we can just jump right into that. Let's be clear. You seen it, Brad? You seen it too, right?
Yep, I'm caught up.
All the way caught up. All the way caught up. And
And if you're
man,
not, that's just too bad.
yeah,
Sorry about it.
yeah. If you're not caught up and you're watching this, well, too bad.
Last chance.
Yeah, last chance to not do anything. Well,
Stop watching this and go watch Secret Invasion.
or you can just keep watching this while you watch Secret Invasion.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good call.
Yeah, do that.
That
Have
sounds
both,
fun.
going on at the same time. Because
Double dipping.
yeah, double dip.
Ooh,
dip.
why not?
Yeah, why not? And sidebar, I'm not against double dipping.
Do you flip? Do you turn the chip around, or are you just like going full on?
Nah,
Like-
same side that you bit out of.
But how many people are involved in this said dipping?
You know what?
Like, is it on the counter at the bar?
At the bar, you know what? I wouldn't even trust that just off the sense of not even double dipping. Other things might have gotten dipped if it's just at the bar,
Right.
just sitting there.
Exactly.
I wouldn't touch
He ain't
that at
going.
all.
He ain't going on that one.
I ain't going on that one. We have to draw. If it's at like a potluck at at a friend's house or a family event, and it's just there, and people just like, all right, let me just dip it in there and just like no, and just go have at it. Because here's my thing: there's so many other things where there's been like germs and stuff be crossbreeding. How many stuff you've been taking? Man, I've drank out the same bottle as people. If you smoke, you most likely touch the same, blunt or anything as somebody else, and all this other stuff has been in your mouth. And I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's not necessarily it's not necessarily like your saliva that was on the chip that you're dipping. Because first of all, how are we not like eating the chip in one bite? We're fucking adults. Unless I already know I got a big ass mouth to begin with, but goddamn, like
Depending on what chip it is,
I guess it depends on the chip, yeah.
Yeah,
But and in the same breath too, like sometimes when you get double dippers, they like try to get their fingernails and their fingertips in there when they go to do the double dip. You know what I mean? Because they got too small of a chip. Yeah, they think that they got enough space and they get the fingertips in there. That's when I start having a problem. Like when you start going knuckle deep in my dip.
Especially when it's more than once and they're like licking it off their fingers.
Yeah, like
and then they grab another one.
Man, what party is that you going to that people are like bobbing for salsa? Let me go to the bottom of it.
That's just what I'm saying. I've witnessed it. Family events, family outings. You go to enough cousins' birthday parties. You see some nasty shit.
Yeah. Hey, what's up? Well, what's good? What's good? Speaking of family events, yes.
Yeah.
Wilt, are you a double dipper? And are you cool with double dipping? Apparently, I'm the only one that's fine with it.
I'm fine with it if you got a big enough chip to where you're not getting your fingertips in there. And
you're not. Yeah, you're not digging to the bottom of the salsa.
Yeah,
like you're trying to grab like a cold pop.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like just
The salsa isn't better at the bottom.
Yeah, it's not. No, please don't.
Please.
That's my only problem I have with it.
Are you fine with sharing the same, like, oh, hey, try this drink out here? Like if you go to a bar, yeah, if like you had a beer and it's like, here, try this. Do you like, still take that? Do you waterfall it?
It depends on it depends on the human being.
That's true too.
It depends on the human being.
But then I would just say no thanks instead of like trying to waterfall it. A beer at a restaurant.
I'm not gonna a beer at a restaurant, but if somebody's got like, like if I don't know, like if I see somebody open a Sprite and I'm like, yo, let me tap your Sprite real quick. Or if they ask if I want some, I'll waterfall it. I'm not gonna put my lips on it, but that's just that just might be from like me of like, and it's mainly like my friends that I do that to, and it's my not so close friends. You know what I mean? Like when not like so
then are you not upset or offended, but like maybe a little like if someone doesn't waterfall your drink, if you let them get a sip?
Again, it depends on the person. If I know it really depends on the person.
You just wouldn't offer it if you didn't expect them to not put their lips on it.
Yeah, like for instance, so like my brother-in-law, he had never had Tahitian treat before.
Had what?
He'd never had Tahitian treat.
Huh?
What is that?
What, really? You didn't? I was about to say, like, what kind of person is that never had Tahitian treat before? Now we have somebody else that doesn't know what that is.
Brad, you had to have had Tahitian treat. That red fruit punch, the carbonated fruit punch. The labeling's got like the palm tree on it with the sun with the sunset.
Yeah.
What? Let me Google it real quick.
Yeah. You had it before.
But anyway, while I tell this story, he had never had it before, and I was like,
damn, it came up before I could even finish typing Tahitian.
Yeah, it knows.
No, dog, I've never had that before.
What?
It kind of looks like Cactus Cooler.
Oh, dude, it's incredible. What's up, BGMS? Oh man,
yeah. What's
Tahitian treat is fucking elite, dude.
Oh man, I'll keep an eye
chat.
out.
Is anybody in the chat never had Tahitian treat before? I'm pretty sure.
I know Black had Tahitian treat. He went to Wayzata. That shit was stocked.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, that's Jarritos.
That's Jarritos. Yeah, it's different.
Oh, I've had hella Jarritos.
Yeah. Basically, Tahitian treat is like American Jarritos.
Pretty much.
Interesting. It's an American-made drink?
Pretty sure.
Oh, 100%. No, you think Tahitian people were like, yeah, let me make this drink. Only Americans would come up with something like this.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, see, Quan knows what we're talking about. He loves that shit. Yeah, it's delicious.
What?
I know black folks. I would say, black folks definitely had Tahitian treat.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that was at a lot of barbecues.
Because it was like the off-brand, but it wasn't off-brand. It was his own brand.
Right, exactly.
Still delicious, but it was still cheaper than most.
Yeah. Of course, yeah, America. Yeah, we love to just throw a name of some random country onto some food or beverage.
We love the country.
Yeah. Knowing damn well it didn't come from that country at all.
Nope. Not at all.
It's like, come on, but whatever. We'll roll with it just to make ourselves seem cultured.
It is a treat though, but yeah, my brother-in-law had never had it, and he was like, "Can I try some?" And he had specifically said it. He was like, "Can I waterfall some?"
Oh, there you go.
And I just basically, I kind of like side-eyed him, and I was like, "You don't have to." I was like, "You don't have to waterfall. Like, it's not that serious, you know."
That's a huge stress.
If it was like one of his buddies that was at the bar with us and he didn't waterfall it, I might have side-eyed him, to be quite honest. But that's just because I didn't know the motherfucker, and I don't know. He could have came straight from eating booty.
Oh yeah,
put his booty lips all over my goddamn Tahitian treat.
Fair enough.
Oh man, Yeah, it's delicious. I agree, GMS. But yeah, if someone, yeah, that's a big, huge trust thing too.
Yeah,
that's another level of trust. If I can, like, all right, here, just have a sip of my drink, and you can just, like, don't waterfall it, just
yeah,
you do that.
Wrap your lips
cool.
up on there.
Yeah, wrap lips on it. Yeah, that's the next stage
sometimes
of trust and relationship.
Too, like sometimes I really don't trust people. Like, like you ever had something when you're really thirsty and it tastes really good and it kind of like just opens up that floodgate and you can't stop chugging.
Yeah.
I'm also incredibly afraid of somebody doing that to one of my drinks.
Yeah, just going a little bit too
like
much.
They just like that. Like I offer them a drink and they don't realize how thirsty they are and they just start chugging it.
Just go. I'm like, nah, you can have it.
God damn it. Yeah.
And they'll be like, "Oh, thanks, you're so nice." It's like, no, you already took half the
fucking 3/4
of it. I'm not happy about it, but if it gets me more brownie points with you, sure. I'm a nice guy. And back of my head, I'm like this motherfucker.
Like, Jesus Christ.
It's like, come on.
Mind if I have a sip of your soda to wash this down?
Yeah.
This burger down. Tasty beverage.
Don't Sam Jack my shit, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Sam Jack. Hey, speaking of Sam Jack and trusting people.
Full circle.
Yeah, right. Full circle.
How did that
even happen?
That was outstanding work.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah. But let's
how are we
feeling
after 3 episodes?
3 episodes?
I'm having a good time.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I know I've seen, like, especially like the IGN reviews saying
I've seen some
other stuff, hate on it and everything. I'm enjoying the show.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm actually really enjoying the show, and just how they are really not holding back at all with anything that's going on as far as the action goes and moving the story along. I think the story is moving along at a nice pace.
Yeah.
On its own. And we finally got, and it was early in the episode, they said the word. Rabbit say the word. Super Scroll.
Right
Yep.
They got it right out of the way.
Right out of the way, like, yeah. No speculation or anything. We're telling you right now. He's like, Gravik looked in the camera. It's Super Scrolls, you guys.
Yeah, right.
Pretty much, it's like that's what's going on. I'm not. Yeah, don't think it's something else, an offshoot or anything. No, this is what it is. We're gonna be Super Scrolls.
Trying to remember this episode in order because. This episode went. Is this? She dies in this episode, huh?
Who?
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess we can hop around a little bit, but Gaia is dead.
She looks pretty dead.
Yeah,
she looks very dead.
They hovered on the end of that scene for a minute, and I was waiting for her to maybe stand back up, but then they moved on. Shit.
The big hard confirmed that a scroll is dead is when they turn back to being a scroll.
Well, that's what was so wild too, is that like it kind of like nailed home like a.
But wouldn't that be like the ultimate fake out? Is to like fake like you're dying and turn back into a scroll, and then you're actually still.
And I seen the bullet placement that was like close to her heart too. They wanted to really drive home, like, all right, we're not trying to pull a fast one on you.
They didn't have
bitch
the
is
budget
dead.
for Queen of Dragons.
Yeah, exactly. All right. You only got.
I didn't expect it either.
Yeah, it was like
we saw what we did when she lasted an entire series. We can't have that happen again.
And it's funny, I was talking with somebody about this yesterday about this quick like diversion a little bit about how people were not so happy with Daenerys' heel turn at the end of Game of Thrones. But I'm like, dog, haven't you guys not been
foreshadowed that shit since season 1?
Exactly. Like, you guys have not been paying attention how she's just been going around murking all these, like, leaders and all this other shit to build up her army back up. She's been pretty ruthless all the way coming up to this, and it's like at a certain point, she's gonna like, I'm so close to what I've been,
I mean,
putting my life on the line for so long.
If Game of Thrones was a Disney show, then yeah, she probably wouldn't have made a heel turn. But the fact that from season 1 they talk about just how fucking nuts the Targaryens are, the way that show goes, you think she was gonna break the mold?
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, I don't get people's thing. I'm not saying that the last season was a good season by any means, but it wasn't that shocking when she turned in to a complete asshole.
The last thing I remember in Game of Thrones is what's her fucking name going blind.
Oh,
and then I stopped watching.
Oh, really? Oh, so you didn't really finish. Well,
no, not at all.
Mr.
Who went blind?
When the little girl, the youngest of the Starks.
Arya?
Yeah.
She went blind at the end?
No, not at the end. He stopped at that series when she went to the that place with the many faces, so she can be. Yeah. So when she. Yeah.
So I stopped like season 5 or 6.
She learned how to be like a little shapeshifter sort of thingy thungy.
Yeah.
But now
he takes her eyesight because she killed somebody out of personal.
Yeah.
Like a personal vendetta and killed the wrong dude. So he took her eyesight, and then I just stopped watching.
Well, yeah. Well, basically, Rain Man, Stephen Hawking, Bronn is the new king. And he's in his wheelchair and his way around. Yeah.
I will say this: Brad is going to be the only one who understands this reference. But I basically stopped watching Game of Thrones because Louise's closed down.
Yeah, right. We didn't have no rental store.
Louise's it was basically like a Red Box mixed with a Blockbuster. You could go in there.
It was awesome.
Rent up to 5 DVDs. They were $1 a day.
So a Blockbuster?
It was $1 a day. But it was $1 a day rather than
a rental store.
Yeah, but it was $1 rather than.
See, around here in the Wild West, we don't have things like that.
Oh yeah, these fancy old Blockbusters.
That's how I started my Game of Thrones thing. Was I would just rent one season at a time, power through it for like $5, and then keep pushing, and then the place closed, and I had no desire to get HBO or buy those fucking things on DVD. So, and then season 8 rolled out, and I was like, I definitely don't need to continue with that.
You should have. There was some good stuff still going on.
Was there?
Yeah, there was still some good stuff going on after.
Finally got to see the dragons.
Yeah. Yeah, you got those.
Maybe one of these days I'll fire it up again because I did like House of the Dragon.
Yeah, that was
all right.
It was a good show.
Yeah, I liked it.
Get power through it, and everybody kind of like gave crap to Jon Snow not wanting to, take the throne. I don't want it.
He doesn't need his own show either. Goddamn it,
no,
we don't need a Jon Snow spinoff.
Need to move on.
Yeah,
moving on.
Yeah, that's fine. Even though I liked him as a character and all, but I also get it why
he's got Eternals to bag.
One of my favorite characters.
He's got to become the Black Knight.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
he's got shit to do.
Yeah, in the Marvel universe, he's got stuff to do over there.
Exactly. What are we doing creating a whole new fucking series for this guy?
Nah, it's all right.
Really? I didn't even hear about that.
I think they're thinking about doing it. I don't think it's
just to get the hype. They leaked it.
Well,
see if there's any bite.
Yeah, I think it's like one of those things. Like there was a story leaked about how HBO was in talks directly with Kit Harington about a Jon Snow sequel series.
It's all right. We really don't need that. But something. All right, now back to Secret Invasion. Yeah, when the whole Game of Thrones ran. But what is also interesting, so what makes me think did Gravik kind of test himself a little bit with some of the DNA? Because remember when Talos stabbed his arm?
Yeah, he's got the extremis.
The extremis, from Iron Man 3.
He is the Super Skrull. Yeah.
You think it's extremis?
It is.
Yeah, because remember his hand lights up. His hand lights up with that orangish
And remember
lava glow,
remember
and then it comes
on the
back
computer.
together.
Yeah, remember on the computer screen when Guy was looking, that was one of the DNA stuff that they grabbed.
I gotta go back and look at that.
Yeah, look at that screen. Because if you look at that screen, it shows all the different DNAs that they have that they're going to use for Super Scrolls. And I didn't even realize that like the Frost Beast was from freaking Thor: The Dark World. I kind of like blocked that out of my head. That movie.
I want to know. So I guess somebody within Shield. I want to know how they got their hands on
all that stuff. Well, it's pretty. There's scrolls.
I want a fucking Rogue One story on how the Skrulls got their hands on Obsidian Cole's arm.
Yeah,
like what Shield base did they infiltrate to get their hands on that fucking arm?
Well, it was trapped in a piece of Hulkbuster armor, wasn't it?
No, because remember it's from Infinity War when Wong cuts it off through the portal.
Okay.
Probably the same Shield agent that
and it's like, and then Bruce
videotaped the whole thing.
Yeah, they got
Sneaky motherfucker, dude.
Right? Yeah, he's just everywhere.
And it's probably a Skrull.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's probably it. But we also learned too, and also it drives home where kind of Nick Fury, and I can kind of understand why like some of the Skrulls are kind of against him, how they pretty much build his, and it seems like the Skrulls helped build Nick Fury's legacy. Talos made that clear it was like, dog,
very clear. Yeah.
He's like, he had to clean it up. He's like, dog, wait, time out. You have to. Talos was like, you have to clean up my mess, dog. Ever since we came here in 1995, and I helped your ass rise through the ranks, all the dirty work, all the secret stuff that we had to get on your enemies and everything, and every single time you kept on going up and up and up and up and up and up. And he's like, dog, I don't even want to thank you from it, but don't rewrite history in front of my face. Like, don't say that I ain't do shit for you. Like,
Yeah, right.
Damn. He sure did.
Yeah, it's like laid it out. It's like, yeah, put Nick Fury in his place. Right? It's like, no, let's be clear. You might be the shit for a bit, but dog, we helped you helped you out. Those are like he's trying to be like, the Steve Jobs, but Mr. Nerd in the lab back there is the one coming up with all the tech sort of stuff. And it's like, dog, yes, you might be the front man on the line, but there's a whole squad of people that make this shit actually, come to life, make this thing work for you. It's like, don't disregard us at all, buddy.
As it turns out, as we presently stand, yeah,
and everything like
Nick Fury, dude.
I know this whole time. And it's like, all right, you can be, and you can. Now this kind of throws us like, all right, is Nick Fury really kind of that badass now, knowing that you had a whole bunch of shape-shifting team?
I know, right? I'm just
bringing him down a notch or two.
Yeah, right, yeah. I was like, yeah. So yeah, you had this whole entire shape-shifting team that can just do your dirty work to make yourself look good. It kind of makes him seem like an asshole.
He is an asshole.
He is an asshole.
He is an asshole. Like, that is perfectly clear.
I was like, man, I'm kind of like changing my
I mean, look, the day I decided Nick Fury was an asshole, and I understand that he did it for very good reasons, and
for the greater good.
He did it for the greater good. I understand, but when you desecrate Phil Coulson's body and just take the man's blood and smear it all over Cap's cards. And say that they're in his pocket. You fucking scumbag.
I know, right?
Leave that man's body alone.
Yeah, let me take this.
And then what's this? And then you bring him back to life. Get the fuck out of here.
That's not as canon.
I guess that's not technically canon, huh?
Anymore.
Wait, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. isn't canon? I thought it was.
It's not.
What?
Wow.
So here's the thing is that it's like It's like we're not going to talk about it kind of a thing. They've never acknowledged that it is, and they've never acknowledged that it is.
Yeah, put it over there with the Inhumans TV show.
Yeah, like they've never. Yeah,
like what about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? Just
shh. Basically,
don't worry about it. No, shh.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. to Marvel is Ezra Miller to DC.
Oh no!
Shut up.
Don't talk about it.
No. Look over here.
Don't even look at it.
Don't look at it. And then in 5 years, we'll bring out Daisy. We'll bring out Quake, and everybody will fucking cheer.
Yeah, right.
Well, they'd be like, who?
Yeah. Who's this?
Who's this person? No, remember from Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., everybody? Remember her? That woman?
The best part of that whole fucking show.
What?
The show wasn't that bad.
It wasn't bad at all. It brought in some things. It brought in, all right, we actually got a good ghostwriter.
We did kind of get
with Robbie Reyes.
Right?
Yeah, Robbie Reyes. Yeah, with his car.
Vroom vroom.
That was cool. But again, it's like they introduced like so much stuff in that show, which is kind of like, I bet you they're going to cherry pick like, all right, this is going to be canon from this, or pick and choose what they want to take from that show, because it literally was a show about S.H.I.E.L.D., and then we got Winter Soldier, which decimated S.H.I.E.L.D., and that stuff played out in the show, and how everything kind of like, went on, and some of these other people that were in S.H.I.E.L.D. that were high up that you didn't know about, and they just want to throw them in there. It was like
everybody was Hydra. They were getting a little CW with it.
Yeah. Hey, if it wasn't for that show, we wouldn't get as far as like Inhumans and like Enhanced Humans and stuff like that. That was the big catalyst of that show. And the biggest thing too that a lot of people don't talk about, how prominent the Kree was in that show. Yeah. It was like a full ass season where the Kree were like the main villains.
Oh shit!
They need to kind of revisit that maybe.
Yeah,
maybe retcon some things and.
Yeah, and they also showed. Then I made me forget her name from Thor that kind of disappeared.
Yeah, Sif was in there.
Sif. Yeah, Sif showed up. Yeah, she showed up because somebody from Asgard came down and she had to help. She helped get them back. So she showed up. So it's like they do some cool. That has some stuff in there from time to time.
That's what it should have been, and that's what it should have stayed as, is like a filler in between the movies where they're kind of fighting like C and D level villains.
It was that for like season, I think 3 and 4.
But then it kind of like completely went off the rails.
Yeah, Daisy's dad is old dude from Twin Peaks, and him going crazy and stuff.
Like, they just went completely off the rails with it, and they were like, "Well, I guess we're not in the universe anymore, so we're just gonna
do whatever the fuck we want."
Yeah, do whatever the fuck
they pretty much did, because a lot of the tech and everything that they were doing, they were jumping like to different universes and all this stuff. I'm like, how come no one in the main like MCU movies is coming to these supposedly smart ass like S.H.I.E.L.D. agents with some of the tech that they got? We're able to find out, because man, that's something. Yeah, go back to that show and all the shit that they kind of were playing around with and everything. It's like, how is this not on anybody's radar?
What's his name? The good looking dude that turned out to be a Hydra.
Oh yeah, Hydra double agent guy. Yeah, that guy. I forgot his name in the show.
I forgot his name. He was like one of the main good guys for a while, but then his whole thing, like, that dude was a weapon. His whole story arc, his whole character, that dude was a weapon. Like, they could have used the shit out of him.
Right? It was like, wait, all this stuff is going on.
And you can tell how bad they botched it because I can't even remember the fucker's name.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I remember. They kept on bringing him back. Yeah, and then he turned into like some super soldier weapon. Yeah.
He was like the classic, like, he was good looking, had all the brains, had all the smarts.
Yeah.
Was part of the strike team, but then turns out he was Hydra. He's like Frank Grillo's kid.
Yeah. Pretty much. But I'm really curious because how many more episodes do we have left?
We only have 3. 4, 5, and 6.
6. 4, 5, and 6. Yep, that is right.
And I think that's the biggest dilemma with everybody is it's kind of one of those things where it's like if it is a limited series, like you gotta wrap this thing up in 3 episodes.
And the thing about this show is that it's not letting its foot off the gas as far as what's going on.
Yeah, that's true.
With the show, and I also do like when they were gonna go catch Bob in the house, and how Nick Fury had a little thing like, "Oh, I know that you're a Skrull," or that it wasn't Talos. Like no one calls me Nick. It's like, wait a minute, time out. It's like, I know this is not you, Talos. You like no one ever calls me Nick, and kind of went in there, and yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how the Super Skrull, how they're gonna do it. Because, like I was saying on the last,
it's gotta be in this episode, right? Because you can't. I feel like you can't save something like that for the last episode.
I think it's
especially with Marvel's track record and them making these season finales like these shorter episodes.
Yeah.
If they keep within that track record, like you can't save the Super Skrull for the last episode. You got to show it at least, I would say, 3/4 towards the end of this one, to this coming one, because it's got to be. I got to see like at least one whole episode of the of like just the absolute havoc that a Super Skrull could wreak, and then episode 6 is.
Somebody has to come in and stop. They might War Machine might come in, but
Super Skrulls currently.
But I know, but Gravik, I guess, kind of like playing around with it a bit. You haven't seen him like fully use all of the powers that they have listed. But that's the thing about this show; it seems a lot more grounded, and you ain't got so many super kind of people in here in this show. But if you fully bring on a Super Skrull, one of them or 2 of them, I'm just gonna be curious on how the hell a regular ass like Nick Fury and some other Skrulls are gonna have to deal with a Super Skrull.
Well, that's because we're gonna get a super cameo.
Yeah,
from somebody.
Exactly. We just don't know who it is.
I'm thinking it's going to be the new Cap,
and that's why it's got to be like a full episode. Like you got to give that person, whoever that cameo is. You can't just have them come in, halfway through the last episode and save the day. Like I want to see.
That's why they had to kill Daenerys.
Oh yeah, Daenerys. Well, they
can't afford 2 A-list stars
at
the same time.
So it's like, all right, yeah, I'll use you, dump her off real quick, and all right, Don Cheadle, get back on the screen. Get back on here. So I think, speaking of that, I think that's who's gonna like show up. It's gonna be War Machine. I think War Machine is gonna show up and kind of help out.
Okay,
he's definitely got to.
Because he's there,
right?
He's in here, and I still don't think that. I think that really was Rose.
I don't think he's a Skrull.
I don't think he's a Skrull at all. I don't think he's a Skrull.
I think if he was a Skrull, I think that'd be a slap in the face to a lot of the things, like. Like a lot of the shit that he's actually gone through.
Right. Yeah. I don't think that. Yeah, he's a Skrull, and I think he's going to show up, kind of redeem himself. Like, all right, Fury, I'm here to help you out. All right, this is a problem. Strap on the War Machine suit and watch him go in. And we might get somebody else. Yeah, we might get Cap, the new Cap, coming in. I wouldn't be mad at that either.
Or we might get a Bucky. Because Bucky's not going to really be in anything coming up.
True.
He's a potential.
So, and they just revealed his fucking what's your face gave his arm to Rocket for Christmas.
Oh yeah. What is?
So maybe we'll find out why or what kind of arm he's got now.
That is right. Yeah, it's like is that the arm that he currently have, or was that like his older?
He got the vibranium one that they made for him in Wakanda.
Wakanda. Oh yeah. Yeah.
So what's he got now?
Yeah, what's he got now? Probably got yeah.
I thought they gave him a new arm.
They did, and then it was given to Rocket in like the Christmas episode, I think. Or
yeah.
Was that Guardians 3?
But was that the?
Yeah, which arm did he get in the Christmas? And the funny thing is, I just watched it.
No, he got the.
Not that long ago.
He got the Wakandan arm, but I'm wondering, did Bucky get a new Wakandan arm between the snap and him coming back?
Yeah, between that
because it was 6 years, so it's not like they went to the spot that he got snapped from and picked up his arm.
Maybe.
Did they build him a new arm and she somehow acquired? I want to know how that. Yeah, how did that work? How did that?
Yeah, but what arm does he have in
Falcon Winter Soldier?
He has the Wakanda.
That's what I'm wondering. Did they build him a new arm after he got snapped?
I bet you they went and grabbed him because everyone was on the scene and they're sure they did some investigating because no one knew what the fuck happened.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
I'm sure they found his arm at the Wakanda battle.
Yeah. Something happened. Yeah. For the first one in Infinity War.
Right.
I think so. Yeah, I think so. I think that's where that arm came from.
There's plenty of people left around. But then he got it back. I'm assuming when he snapped back. Because that's the arm he has in Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Right, because they take it away from him at one point.
Again. They do?
Yeah.
In the show?
Yeah, remember he as like a disgrace. He gets it or not as like a disgrace, but she pulls it off of him and takes it away.
Yeah.
I only watched once.
The chick that was teaching him how to talk again and shit, and teaching him how to fight.
Yeah, she pretty much she disabled his arm and took it right off of him.
Yeah.
From the one of the Dora Milaje.
Yeah.
Was
able to just it was like and do that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it was his old arm and got it from there. But yeah.
Yeah, what happened?
I'm pretty sure that's what it was. But getting him in a cameo, them beginning to fight some of these Super Skrulls towards the end. And I know there's going to be people that's going to hit oh man, they had the espionage thing going for it for the longest time, and now they're ending it on a big battle. But it might happen. It might happen, a big, huge battle, or like I said previously, they might still working out the kinks of the whole Super Skrull, formula and getting it actually implemented. But we probably won't see it in its full form until probably in a later movie. I think they might grab that and put it in Cap 4, Captain America 4.
We got a lot of major threats going on right now in the MCU.
Yeah.
A lot of villains popping up in these last phases with no real conclusion to anything.
The only real one that we actually we have obviously Kang.
Yeah, we got Kang. We got the Scarlet Witch, which may or may not be still alive.
She's alive.
Who's still alive? I'm trying to read about Bucky's arm.
Scarlet Witch.
She did.
Nah, she's alive.
I think she might be still alive.
Yeah, she's still alive. They're not dumping her off like that.
Oh, Scarlet Witch. She's alive.
Yeah, she's alive. And what you can say somewhat the Celestials in a sense. Kinda.
And sort of.
And
you got the TVA, Kang.
The Kang and the TVA. Yeah. There's the broker. and the flag master or whatever her name was.
The Flag Smasher?
Flag Smasher.
that whole gang?
Yeah.
Well, gang of
and we got the tracksuit mafia.
Mm-hmm.
No, those goofballs. No.
Yeah. I mean, there's just a lot of villains.
Well, I guess that
coming out of the woodworks.
Kingpin.
A lot of Kingpin. Well,
yeah.
We're getting him again in Echo. And all right,
Magneto?
What?
Did you say Magneto?
Hopefully one day, maybe.
Nah, probably someone. But no, you see that one of the stunt people, like, talk to some people in Marvel and figure out that they had like no faith in Echo and they were pretty much gonna Batgirl it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why they're dropping it all at once.
Yeah.
On Disney Plus.
Well, I'm like, that kind of like what he's saying does kind of make sense. Why this is the only one that they're dropping it all at once.
What if it just bombs and just
they don't care?
Yeah, I mean, at this point,
they don't. Like the fact that they're putting it all out at once. And this is the only show that they're doing it for and everything. They're like, all right, we're not going to Batgirl this. It's just going to go out there and just live on its own. Like it or not. But yeah.
That is the question. Do you throw away $80 million if it's shit? Or because I guess that's the question. Because since you're Marvel, do you know people are gonna watch it anyway? And like with DC, it's like you might as well throw the shit away because nobody's gonna watch it.
People are gonna watch it, and the fact that I don't think Marvel will ever do what they did to Batgirl. It's like, no, we have a finished product, and we put this money in there. Whatever it does is just gonna just do what it do out there. We're not gonna fully just scrap something.
Tax write-off.
Yeah, they push stuff back, but nothing has been fully canceled. None of the shows haven't been fully canceled at all. That was going to be in Phase 5 at all. They might spread them out, but shit's still going on.
This whole
just Agatha House of Harkness is a little iffy. They keep changing the title.
Who cares?
Yeah,
just like Echo in this show right there is like no one's asking for this at all.
Just can them.
Right, I'm just saying it might be the first one that they cancel.
No, if anything that was going to get canceled, it would have been Echo 1. Echo wasn't even a popular character.
Got made, like you said, if Echo already got made, you might as well. But now with Bobby Iger back in the chair, he might start asking some shit that's not necessarily in production right now. He asked a bunch of Star Wars shit. He came in and got reseated and was like, get this shit out of here. Get this shit out of here. I don't want nothing to do with this. Kevin Feige, your movie's fucking done. Kathleen Kennedy, your movie's fucking done. So like he might start doing that shit with Marvel too. And just start by throwing like some of the shows I'm saying out the window. Like we don't need that.
That one that we definitely don't need, but they've got like so much stuff. Yeah, and that's what I was gonna say. The difference between Agatha and Echo, Agatha was a lot more of a popular character versus Echo, who was like saying like, all right, that's a character that I like and I want to see her on her own adventures and shows and what's going on with her. Nobody. It really seems like nothing against the actress or anything like that. You can tell that this was pretty much let's get our like diversity inclusion kind of character show out of the way, because isn't she really deaf in real life too?
Yeah, I was gonna say she's really been taking it on the shins recently, but that's also.
But I think the actress is like she's actually like, is she really deaf herself?
She is deaf. She's deaf and she's missing a leg.
In that, like, in real life.
That's real life, yeah.
Yeah, so So of course, yeah, they're gonna do that, and on top of that, I think she's Native American too. On top of that, she just checks all the diversity boxes right there. Like, hey, look at not only you're disabled,
even the ones all the way down at the bottom of the fucking list, bro. Where's the peg leg at? Like, where do we find the woman with the one leg? Or where do we
one leg, and she's deaf, and she's Native American.
There's our character.
Right there we go. Diversity right here.
Casting person got a raise for sure.
Exactly. You got a raise. That you're talking about, there probably is some type of like tax write-off that they get for hiring somebody with this many disabilities.
12% tax write-off because she got one leg.
She got one leg. She is deaf, and she is in the minority group. Bam.
Damn.
You know what? That's probably why Echo is they have to air it for tax reasons. Like, this is saving us probably $60 million, or probably like on this $80 million budget show or something. The majority of it.
I'm just curious, yeah, what made you think that was a good idea? Like, that we needed that show.
Tax write-off. In a different way.
I guess.
Diversity tax write-off. They do got stuff like that. Just shouts out to however pronounce her name, Alkea Cox.
Yeah. Big shout out to her.
Yeah, good job for her for landing her own show and helping Disney save millions of dollars. Inclusion.
Good job.
Yeah.
Good job.
Good job, Disney. That makes sense.
Great out there, guys.
Yeah, we cracked it. That's the reason why we got this Echo show.
You want to know who they need to get involved in these movies, though? It's Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise needs to make a Marvel movie.
I think he is too much out of their budget.
Man.
I don't need to
No, not him in it. I don't need to see him in it, but he needs to make one.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like a Mission Impossible, Top Gun style Marvel movie.
Okay.
Yeah, like
Mission Impossible?
What?
You saw Mission Impossible?
Yeah, it was fucking awesome.
I'm about to say, yeah.
What I'm saying,
have you seen any of the more recent ones?
Yeah.
Which, all of them?
Yeah.
I've seen all of them.
Any of them after.
Oh, they're incredible.
You haven't seen?
They're
they're
so
really
good.
You said you haven't seen any after 3?
I don't think so.
Dog, those are some of the best action movies that you're going to see in a long time. Those movies are really, really good.
They're really good.
Yeah.
And what's nice? What I kind of compare them to too is they're like a poor man's James Bond. The story is actually easy to follow, and you don't have as much twist and turn and espionage. So it's just one linear bad guy or 2 or 3 linear bad guys, and then it's just action shots of Tom Cruise running.
Yeah, and do that. Yeah, just running from something.
Epic Ethan Hawke run.
Bro, the obligatory action runs are just fucking awesome. They're so unintentionally hilarious.
Yeah.
Just perfect.
Him just running. Perfect form.
Perfect form, dude.
Always. Yeah.
Full stride in a complete suit.
Yep. Just going.
Oh my God.
All the time. It never fails. Yep. You need it. Just that's in every single Mission Impossible movie, probably after, third one on to see him just running. Yeah, in a suit with that there.
With the music going, it's awesome.
Oh man, it is.
Well, then the stunts are great too.
It's they know how to choreography is really, really good.
I would say, what's her name too? The chick who plays Mantis was awesome in this movie.
Oh, she was in that.
She's in that movie?
This movie. Yeah, she's she's like an assassin.
Oh, that makes sense.
She's like an assassin mercenary.
She probably is.
Who else is in it? Oh, Haley Atwell's in it.
Haley Atwell. Oh, so Damn, they got some MCU people in there.
The Hawkeye chick?
No, that's no.
No, she's Peggy Carter.
Peggy Carter.
Peggy Carter. Yeah. Yeah, she's in that. Yeah, I seen that she was in there. For that. And this is part 1. So
yeah,
without any spoilers, does it end? You can just say this. Does it end like on a cliffhanger ish, like setting up a part 2, in a sense?
Not a cliffhanger, but it sets up the part 2.
Got you.
Like it basically kind of neatly lays the groundwork for. Oh shit, we lost. All right, here comes part 2. Like now we really got to get it together. Like we lost the first half. We're down bad.
Okay, so it's like an Infinity War sort of thing. Like, oh, we kind of.
Oh yeah.
Like, oh shit.
No. Yeah, we were like,
nice.
Oh fuck.
Like, oh damn.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
It was good though.
Definitely have to check it out because I like I like those movies. They've been really consistently good.
I will say, like,
is it worth it to see in theaters?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Not bad.
I really wish you had a fucking IMAX close to you, dude. Because there was just some scenes in there that were just like, holy shit.
It's like
just some of the wide shots. And also, too, the thing that I actually loved about this one was that it didn't take itself super seriously either. And
nice.
you can tell in the writing and in some of like the jokes that even Tom Cruise and like the writers are like, all right, we've made how many now? This is getting a little ridiculous. And they kind of like make fun of it.
Fun.
And stuff. There's some scenes where they really like lean into it and almost break the fourth wall a little bit. And you're kind of like, all right, that's all right. This is good. They're like very self-aware that all right, this is like we've made how many of these now over 20, 30 years. Like, all right, calm down.
Yeah, calm down. Yeah. Oh man. So all right, that's all right. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to check that one out eventually when it does come out. But speaking of another story, right, you need to fully spoil this one for us. The Indiana Jones movie. I haven't seen it. You saw it.
Bombing.
It's bombing so hard, and it's just unfortunate.
Brad, did you see it?
No,
did you see it?
No, I just been seeing the reviews.
Oh.
So what'd you think? Was it good?
Yeah,
I really liked it. I didn't have a problem with any of it.
Okay.
I guess really. No, the only problem that I did have was the girl in it was kind of an asshole.
No.
But like, and it was the kind of assholery where it's like, I understand that this is a movie, and I understand that you have to put the characters into certain situations, otherwise the movie will end in 15 minutes. Mm-hmm. But she just kept doing shit that it was like, come on, man, like, just shut the fuck up and just. Like, would you just listen to the old man for 5 fucking seconds here, lady?
It's one of those kind of things.
You keep doing shit here that keeps getting everybody in trouble. Like, just calm the fuck down.
Down, right? Oh, yeah, kind of that thing.
Like, just relax.
And I think you mentioned before, like, when the non-spoilerly thing, that it kind of... It doesn't retcons or does certain things from the Crystal Skull.
So they kill Shia LaBeouf. Like they just don't even like acknowledge his existence.
Oh, really?
like they acknowledge it one time. Basically, like Indy and his wife broke up because Shia LaBeouf went to war and died. And she grieved, and he didn't know how to help her grieve, and so they got divorced.
Oh my god!
Yeah, he died in war. That's where he went.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, they just killed him. Like, he did.
He did.
He did.
Yeah,
I say he did. What war did he go to?
Great. I don't know. That was
what war was going on around that time? Because this.
He was still fighting Nazis. Oh no, he wasn't. Yeah. Let's see, that movie took place in 1969, so he could have gone to. I don't know.
Because did it say what year did this movie take place in?
1969.
Okay, so the new one takes place in 1969.
Yeah. Because the whole
he could have went to the Vietnam War.
Yeah, Vietnam or Korean War.
Vietnam
War. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, that probably was. Yeah, that's probably what happened. Yeah,
okay.
It probably was that one.
You know, either way, like I mean, that's
funny.
I'm also fully aware that movie takes place in a completely mythical United States of America. So, like,
right. So, like, they dabble.
You know, things took place in American history, but they do some weird shit in that movie.
Yeah, this the thing. Yeah,
like literally the whole point of the movie is so Mads Mikkelsen is one of the doctors who is he's looking for artifacts for Hitler, right?
Okay.
He's looking for artifacts for Hitler. Doesn't pan out for Hitler. Because remember, like, isn't that so he's looking for artifacts for Hitler.
Hitler's still alive?
Hitler's still alive?
No. So like, okay, so the opening scene is Mads Mikkelsen. The opening scene takes place in like 1914 during World War I, or wherever the fuck World War II takes place.
Okay,
they're fighting Nazis.
Okay, got you.
It's a flashback scene, and Mads Mikkelsen is looking for shit for Hitler. Doesn't pan out. They lose the war. Mikkelsen's character gets recruited to NASA. He's one of the Nazis that gets recruited to NASA.
Oh, got you.
Blah blah blah. Then they start looking for, what's his fucking name? Who's the famous like mathematician Aztec dude?
Aztec dude? A mathematician that's an Aztec? I suck at math. Kotal Khan? I don't know.
No. What is this fucking
Mortal Kombat guy? An Aztec.
Anyway, he like created a dial, and it's gonna piss me off if I can't remember the guy's name. But he creates a dial that basically predicts fissures in the weather where you can time travel, basically. So, Toby, what's his fucking name?
Maguire?
No, yeah, not Toby Maguire. Toby Arnim Zola. Homeboy.
Okay.
Who played Arnim Zola? I can't remember his actual name. Toby Zola. The doctor who helps Indy out.
Oh, okay.
Or whatever the fuck. Basically, his daughter, fast forward, now has the fucking thing. Now has it in her possession. Or she's looking for it. She finds Indy and brings like the CIA with her because she's a wanted criminal.
Gotcha.
And then they go on a bunch of hijinks, and then turns out the dial of destiny is real. They put it together, and then they all fly through a Nazi plane together into like 1400 BC or some shit like that.
What?
So they do time traveling.
Yeah, they're time traveling.
And then that's how the movie ended?
Basically, yeah, with them time traveling. Yeah.
No. Back in time. The thing about time traveling too in some of these movies and everything, it's time travel to the past. How come you never show them time travel to the future unless it's Back to the Future?
But it wasn't like a long period of time. They spent probably 4 to 5 minutes of the entire movie like in the past.
Wait, pause. So time out for a second. Brad, are you literally playing Tears of the Kingdom right now?
What?
I think you just got it on in the background. Look at him go.
It's just chilling.
I was like, I can hear that. Noise. I was like, wait a minute, I know what that sound is.
Oh,
good game though. Good game.
It is a good game.
Good game.
Archimedes, that's the mathematician.
Who?
It's his guy, Archimedes.
All right, like I said, I suck at math.
But that was history, not math. But you know,
like history, math, You said he was a mathematician.
Yeah. Yeah. So they basically travel back into time. They try to. So Mads Mikkelsen is trying to find the dial of destiny, so he can go back in time because he believes he knows why Hitler lost the war and he can correct it, and the Nazis will win, and then shit goes awry, and then they all like travel actually back in time, but it's a fixed point in time. So again, like more time travel timeline.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Spaghetti type shit.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
But like Archimedes basically designed his dial so that it went back to a fixed point in time, which was during the siege of Syracuse. So they end up there at the siege of Syracuse, and they crash a Nazi plane in the middle of like 200 BC, and then go back. There is like the weird like.
So wait, do they go back? Do they eventually go back like Indiana Jones? Do they?
Yeah, they eventually go back to the present time,
and then they just leave Mads Mikkelsen in the 200 BC. I'm guessing.
Oh, his plane crashes and he dies.
Oh, got you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he burns to a fucking crisp.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Yeah. But.
And I assume they probably like this dial is evil and they destroy it or something, or
no, they keep it because they determine that it's like supposed to happen.
Gotcha.
You know, there's like a weird point in the movie where they come across Archimedes' tomb, and Indiana Jones pushes the tomb open, and he's got a watch on, and Indy's kind of confused. He's like, "Why the fuck is he wearing a watch?" And then it shows a close-up later on, and it's actually the Nazis' watch.
Oh.
Like, as they're walking through the plane. So, obviously, it was like...
I get you sometimes shenanigans. I get you. Yeah.
With time travel and whatnot. Watch Back to the Future. Watch all the other ones.
Yeah, all the other ones. We
yeah. You don't understand time travel.
Yeah, watch. Yeah.
Explain it to you.
Yeah, have Doc Brown and the rest of those guys explain time travel to you.
Or Dr. Who. Dr. Who's another great one, too.
Yeah, all the
doctors. Watched it, but I've heard.
Yeah, hey, all the doctors, time traveling doctors. They will tell you.
Doc Brown.
Damn, a lot.
Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty, yeah.
I'm sure I got the doctor.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Mad scientist. Yeah, that is something. That a lot of the doctors are time traveling shenanigans.
Dr. Manhattan.
A lot of time traveling shenanigans with these doctors.
It's time for those fucking white coats.
Yeah, those damn lab coats. Speaking of lab coats, I've actually been started this show on Apple TV Plus.
Hijacked.
Idris Elba.
Is it good?
It's interesting, and it's sort of it's about a plane that's leaving from Dubai, but it gets hijacked. Title of the show, but the twist is Idris Elba is like a negotiator type person, so he's like, all right, I'm gonna help you guys kind of hijack this plane with you. I don't care about any of these people on the plane. I just want to get home. So he's pretty much, helping out the hijackers pretty much get what they want. Pretty much get to where they need to go so they can land the plane so he can get out. But obviously there is some twists and turns and stuff going on around there that keeps it interesting. But I will say, like, in the beginning of it, it does the thing that I don't like in shows, that they kind of throw certain logical things out the window just so we can get to a certain plot point, sort of thing. But it recovers itself so well with how they're kind of how Idris Elba is doing some of the negotiation tactics and what the heck is kind of going on, and the suspense aspect of it that happens. We're only 3 episodes in for this, and I think it's only 7 episodes, and it's like a limited series, but we're starting so far it's starting off like really well. That first episode and a little bit of it was kind of slow because it does that thing where it's like, why, you guys? Like, that's just not logical. This would never really happen in real life. Why did they do it? But it does pick itself up in the later episodes, and it's an interesting watch. I'm like, good job, Idris. You got a decent show on your hands. So
is it all right? I'll have to wait to see if the series comes out, and then maybe do a 7-day free trial.
Yeah, it's ending in early August. I'll tell you that much. I think like early August, it's going to be in the last episode. So yeah, when that kind of thing. And there's another show. I know we talked about it in the group chat a little bit that Ant brought up about Silo, the show Silo. So it's basically like like a fallout shelter sort of thing. So people live in this shelter because the outside world is unlivable and it's like a piece of shit that's going on. So they live in this silo and they're just trying to build like a new society and everything. I finished the episode 1 of it, and good so far. Really good so far. Yeah, that one. I think all the episodes are out on that one. It's like, oof. I think that's a show. Apple TV Plus.
Oh, okay.
The stupid buggy Apple.
More Apple TV.
Yeah.
I had like a free trial of it from Best Buy. They gave me like 4 free months. That's something you should do. I'll see if I have like another. They always keep on sending me like codes for like a free trial for Apple TV Plus and Amazon Prime Music and stuff like that. I might just shoot one of those to one of you guys in the group chat if you want to watch it. And they give you like 3-4 months free.
Oh yeah.
For more 3 months is worth it.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh right, and I did it. Then I just kind of just kept it. Because, like, all right, they got some pretty interesting shows on there. A funny show that's on there, too, Platonic with Seth Rogen and Rose Byrne. That, like they're in that one movie together. What was it called? The Neighbors or something with Zac Efron.
Oh, yeah, Neighbors, yeah.
With that. So they got like a TV show together on there, but they're like old, like friends, but they lost contact with each other once Seth Rogen got married to a girl that no one likes, but they got divorced, and they're kind of like reconnecting again as friends, and a lot of crazy stuff happens. It's a funny show, that one's, but yeah, those are the things that I'm pretty much checking out right now. Besides that, still playing Final Fantasy 16. Still moving through that whole thing right now, which again still a great game with all the band. What?
I just fucking saw Final Fantasy triggered this because I remember how long sometimes those gameplays can be. Mm-hmm. I just saw, I don't remember what fucking game it was, but there's some game coming out and it's like 256 hours of just cutscenes.
Probably Metal Gear Solid.
And I'm
about to say, yeah. I was like, yeah.
Fucking has time. Who has the time? Like, that is insane.
Just again,
that's
I was
over
like,
10 days. Think about that. Like, if you just sat back and watched it.
That's pretty much I would say, yeah, it's pretty much like a Metal Gear Solid. Like, at certain points of like Metal Gear Solid 4, you can literally just
Solid 4, dude. It was like there's like hour and a half, 2 hour cutscenes.
Right? Yeah, I was like, you can just set the controller down and just watch a movie.
Yeah, it was mind blowing how long some of the cutscenes.
Yeah.
In which games?
Metal Gear Solid 4.
Metal Gear Solid 4.
Way.
Bro, seriously, hour and a half cutscenes. Not even joking.
Yeah, no, look it up on YouTube, dog. Those cutscenes, it's literally a
they're not
stringed
together. That's just one cutscene.
Yeah, watch mini series like length of just cutscenes in that game, but
a 71-minute uninterrupted cutscene. That is like, what if you're like just trying to like beat the level before you go to work?
Yeah, nah.
Like,
you guys
that ain't the
time aside.
Exactly, that's not the game for you then. This is just like watching a movie or a show. Yeah, you have to set some time out. You can get some dinner.
Play a little bit.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's crazy. But those games are fun. I do like Metal Gear Solid 5
great
though.
Storyline.
Yeah, Phantom Pain, and they are coming out with a remake of the Snake Eater that's coming out.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
really?
Did they remake Sons of Liberty?
no, I don't think they're.
That's a great one. The second
Yeah.
one.
They're coming out like with a Yeah, they're gonna come out with a compilation of those games though, like 1, 2, 3, and some of the old Nintendo ones and stuff. They're gonna have like a collection of that stuff, and I think some of the PSP ones too.
Jeez.
I think they're gonna throw it all there. Yeah, they're gonna have just a whole hodgepodge of that before the Snake Eater remake comes out, which I'm there for because I love that game.
Snake Eater was awesome.
Yeah,
All the different camos and shit, and
Mm-hmm.
all the like. That was kind of one of the first games where you were like kind of free roam, but still on a mission and like,
yeah.
craft things out of like the shit you found.
Yeah, it was dope. And I'm still in a
Baldur's
dream.
Gate. That's
Snake Eater. Yeah. Oh, Baldur's Gate. Oh, okay, that not
Yeah, there's a new Baldur's Gate coming out.
That's it's not 256. It's 174. But
that's still a lot for
That's
a video game though.
That's
not-
fucking absurd, dude.
That's not the amount of time that you're going to be playing the game. That's
That's just watching.
scenes. That's just watching it. That is bonkers.
I'm good on that.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm good on that. Oh, but Brad, how far are you in Tears of the Kingdom?
I finished the Fire Temple, Water Temple, and Wind Temple, and I'm like working on getting the Master Sword and exploring the depths and
Oh yeah, that's gonna.
that kind of stuff. And then I'm gonna go do the Gerudo side of things.
Aha, yeah. Oh yeah, get through that one. That one is a task on its own for that. But I still say it to this day, no one has really beaten that game except for speedrunners. Everybody just loves dinking around that game, and
It's endless, dude. It's bigger than Skyrim.
yeah, and the thing about this one, I said it before on the review that I had on it previously, that there's a lot just more stuff to do in general, different costumes to grab, and having the depths and everything that to explore around. So it does eat up a lot of the time where like you forget, oh, we're supposed to, save, Princess Zelda and everything going on. You kind of forget about that and just mess around with the Koroks and just throwing them around.
Yeah, it's like a ADHD person's dream. It's
Right,
like,
yeah.
Something shiny. Let's go that way.
Okay, right, yeah. Yo, you got Peter, you got Baldur's Gate 3. Have you started it yet, Peter? I never got into the Baldur's Gate games. What is
I didn't either. No.
That's a D&D spinoff.
Oh,
Oh, is it okay?
and I never really gotten too much of them. Like, yeah, is it good?
Is it?
They're dated for sure.
Because
Oh,
But
I'm
so a
wondering.
new one would be pretty fun.
Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3. Oh, I can see it's those kind of RPG kind of games. So
Real
yeah, I
time
never.
strategy.
It's kind of those ones. And Richard played it early access. Yeah, it seemed like a game like you kind of get into. I don't know that kind of style of game. That's why I never really also got into like Diablo games like that. I don't know why. I think like the aesthetic and how it is. I never got into it myself. It was a little wonky because it still needed to cook. Oh, so yeah, early access crap. Stupid PC gamers. in your buggy games. The full launch is in August, and you're going to be right there playing it. Well, you better let me know how that one goes, and possibly, who knows, I might join in on it. But that's a big uphill battle.
Yeah, I will not be partaking.
It's a dice game with like tactical mechanics.
Mm-hmm.
Being Diablo 4. I hate Roman numerals. I don't know. I just a side note. I hate Roman numerals. Why is 4 the 1 and the 5?
Because that's just the way that the Romans were with their numerals.
It's 1 less than 5.
Yeah. Exactly.
But
if it's on the other side of the 5, then it's 1 plus 5.
Yeah. Come on, like, don't you know, like the crocodile eats the you know
the greater than, less than.
Yeah, like just exactly.
No wonder their empire fell down. Look at their stupid number system.
They looked at their number system and said, "We can topple that. That is easy."
Yeah, that's how that shit falls down. Like, you like Dark Souls stuff. Yeah, but is really Diablo a Dark Soulish type of game or Souls-like game?
No, dude, it's not nearly as frustrating.
I don't think those. But Diablo looks like.
Every time I see Dark Souls come across my
it's all right. Just learn how to dodge. Just dodge.
I fucking hate that.
Die.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I thought he was gonna say.
Roll, just roll, roll.
And over again.
No, yeah.
Roll. You have to roll. Keep rolling. Fred Durst your way to victory. That's how you beat those games.
Fred Durst couldn't even Fred Durst himself to victory.
Linkin Park or Limp Bizkit shout out.
Yeah.
That biscuit is definitely
rolling. Keep rolling.
Limping with the biscuit.
Yeah. That's perm death. You have hardcore mode, which is permadeath. What? I saw like an article of somebody like lost like a high skill, like high level Diablo character because the game crashed or something stupid like that. Because I don't understand hardcore. And I looked at the comments like, oh, that's what you get for playing hardcore. But like, if the game messes up, it's hard though. If you choose to play it on the most difficult level, but names don't have to. Oh, okay. Yeah. But yeah, it's like, all right, so if you play on the hard, I was reading on those comments, it's like, oh, that comes with playing hardcore mode on Diablo. And I'm just seeing a lot of articles of just people like, oh, I had a high level player and I lost it because the game did this or something buggy went on in hardcore. And then a lot of people is like, well, shit, that's what you get for playing on that mode. It seems like it, just like if someone was to play like a Dark Souls game, like, oh, I didn't know, oh, I fell down this area or I did this. It's like, well, you should have, looked at this a lot better. It's like, yeah, read the signs, do this a lot better. So it seems like it's not forgiven, but maybe.
This is why I just play the Lego games.
Most games should be
offline. Lego Star Wars, Lego Harry Potter.
Yeah,
the Dark Souls of Lego games.
You know what I mean? Lego, because I don't have time.
I love Zelda.
Zelda.
But definitely, I would say this: it's more of an adventure game because the combat is still, even though they have the fuse system in that one, like I said, the combat still, they need to upgrade. But it's Nintendo. If it ain't broke, they're not going to break it. So
yeah,
they'll keep it. But
I like just adapt to.
Did you play Hyrule Warriors?
Mm-hmm. Both of them.
I
got both of them.
I played the more recent one.
Yeah, the more recent one. Yeah, from it was Breath of the Wild inspired one. That one was fun. That one was fun. Yeah, Age of Calamity. Yeah, those games are fun. Those are actually one of the better Dynasty Warrior spin-off games.
Yeah.
Those ones are super, super good. Like you never played hardcore. That's too much. Yeah, it sounds like it's too much in Diablo 4. It's like, dang, yeah, like why I'm all for a challenge, and a lot of the times if a game does have difficulty setting, I tend to play on the hardest one, or at least the second to the hardest one. Like God of War, I played the hardest difficulty on that one, which I picked the right one to do because the hardest one was just super unfair in certain parts.
Yeah.
So I was like, I guess I picked out. But yeah, I like the extra challenge in those kind of games, which when you do play it, it kind of shows like, all right, this is how the game really should be intended to play, or how the developers wanted the games to be played. At least that we want you to, like, all right, but the easier modes is like, all right, you can enjoy it, but the developers, all right, this is how we intended this game to play. This is how you get the most out of the mechanics this way, and this like the old school kind of way. Like, all right, this is the game that we intended to play. This is why this game's a little bit harder, difficult. I don't like cheap hard, or hard being the sake of hard, which certain games like the new Jedi Survivor, there's certain like bosses in there that were just hard for the sake of being hard. I'm like, this is like this makes no fucking sense. Like this is like,
is that like the doorman dude?
Oh yeah, Rick the Door. Yeah, Rick the Door technician.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, that one is again. That's like one of the that'll go down as like probably one of the better like quote unquote boss fights in a video game. And I wish, I guess it was always going to come out that was going to be a boss, but not knowing that, like playing it first go and not knowing that's going to happen, and seeing a big life bar show up and you see Rick the Door technician just comes up, it's like, oh, just some bum ass stormtrooper.
That's awesome.
Because the thing about it is, you go against them because you have like a big ass fight against like these hard ass droids and a shit ton of stormtroopers, and there's like no extra checkpoints or anything there. So when you get to that part, it's like, you serious? We gotta do like a boss fight right now. But then you figure it out. The Rick who comes just yelling, screaming at you, like, you can just knock him down in one hit.
You worked hard for that title, man. I mean, I can't believe you'd just take his whole life bar like that. That's crazy.
I know. Hey, man, he's the top door technician.
Well, clearly he's not a good enough door technician because the stormtroopers are still hitting their helmets on the fucking doors. So
right, yeah.
Yeah.
Rick didn't get to him yet. Rick didn't get to that area.
Door yet.
He didn't get that door yet.
Fucking
Loot drops are usually better quality. Yeah, and like, when you play harder video games, you get better drops. You like Dark Souls game. It's not really cheat hard. It's like get good hard. It's challenging, but you just need to get better with timing and your reaction. I do like those. I do like those. I do like that. True. So I'm maybe I'll Diablo. We'll see. So I'll finish up Final Fantasy 16, which I'll say the only thing I gotta say to criticize about that game is how the quest system is on there. It's literally the main quest. A lot of the time is just talking to people. A lot of the times it's like, oh, go talk to such and such over there. All right, I'm gonna need some stuff from over there. Travel 5 feet over there and talk to that person, and that's literally like 5 to 6 main missions. It's just talking to people all the time. And I was like, y'all need to just do this in a fucking cutscene, because I'm getting sick and tired of just going over there talking to somebody for a few seconds. This is not a main quest. Why is this my main quest?
That's how I felt about the fucking Hogwarts game.
Oh yeah, just go and man. It did have that in there, but this one is like, it's overabundant. I'm like, y'all need to consolidate this shit. This is ridiculous. It's like, I shit you not, 5 missions in a row was literally going around the base, talking to people about getting ingredients to like to make like a new like a ship. or something that you don't ride or see. As soon as you get the stuff, the bitch dips out on a boat and takes off with it.
See, that is exactly why I fucking don't play video games anymore.
It was like, what? But I think I'm still in like a little spot. I think we're still gonna go find her a little bit. Like, where the hell did she run off to? But as it stands right now, she took whatever we helped her build and just dipped the fuck out. But now I'm in a mission where we're just kind of going around and like, hey, still talking to other people. I'm like, I want to swing and hit stuff now.
I got no time for
I know. I want to hit people across the head with a sword and have my dog bite dude's nuts off. It's like I want to get to the action.
Is it a Telltale game or is it a fantasy game?
But once you get to the action and start doing stuff, then the game is just 2 thumbs up. I got Blow playing mine, and he said he wants 1 now. Oh well. Play on the Steam Deck. Oh, you got the Steam Deck. One of those things. Have you seen those? Seen that before? A Steam Deck is kind of like basically like a Nintendo Switch, but you play obviously for Steam and PC games. It actually is really cool. Peter does have one, and it actually is really dope. Expensive as shit, though.
Yeah, right. It's like $400, $500 or something.
Yeah. There's like different types of it. I think like the most expensive one is like $600 or so.
Oh no, I'm good on that, good sir.
Yeah, you still need to get a PS5, Mister.
Dude, I'm telling you, bro, I do not game like that anymore.
You're missing out on some good stuff, man.
I am, and I don't game like that enough for me to like. Bro, the sad thing is this is the sad thing. I've realized that over the last month, I've probably played my PlayStation 4 times, and it's all been on like Friday evening. Like Friday evening.
That.
Like, and I think I last maybe like an hour before I either lose my attention span or pass out.
Just straight key.
Yeah.
Because, but it all depends on what games are you playing.
That's the thing, is that I don't like for the new games. Like, I don't have the attention span or the time to try to get into them anymore.
You need to just play a good action game. I think you play like the new God of War Ragnarok. You would like that game.
I tried. Well, I didn't try it because I don't have the 5, but I tried like the new God of War, like not the new God of War, but
God of War. This God of War 2017.
Like I just.
That was a good ass game, man.
And this is a great game. That's the thing, is that I don't know. Like for me, again, because all I'm doing is just playing it for an hour and passing out. I'd rather just do something mindless than try to like get into.
I think you would, especially.
I will eventually. I will eventually get back on that.
Yeah, Ragnarok. No, because Ragnarok, that game was the tits. Especially the fight that you like, the initial fight that you have with Thor in the beginning.
I think Spider-Man 2 will put me back
on
that train.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a good one. You get to play as the symbiote Spidey. With the suit and have all the different moves that come with that one.
Brad might have to buy a PlayStation as well.
Yeah, one day.
One day. The Steam Deck you got is $520. I guess if you use it a lot, that you can.
When he has it on sale for $520. So who the fuck knows what it actually is? That is bananas, dude.
$520. Like I said, like I think like the top one was like around like six something.
Nah.
Like that. Speaking of 6 something, hey, we're getting Jennifer Gardner in Deadpool 3. Elektra's coming back.
What?
Can we get Ben Affleck?
Who asked for that?
Ryan Reynolds did.
Ryan Reynolds.
No.
You know what? I'm fine.
I trust Ryan Reynolds on that one.
But the thing about like bringing her back, it's going to be in the sense it's going to be like more of a comedy thing, and bringing her back in this kind of aspect. It's not like when she got her own movie. You guys remember that Elektra movie?
Barely.
Barely.
I remember it, and I remember it in name. I don't remember it at all as far as like watching it or anything.
Yeah.
That's another one of those movies. Like, who the fuck asked for this one?
Who asked for that?
They were like, the last time Jennifer Gardner was Elektra was in two. I'm like, what? Seriously? And I'm like, oh yeah,
that had to have tanked her fucking career.
No, she was.
Agree, right?
She was in the. She was in that thing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Daredevil absolutely crashed her fucking career.
See, you keep on going to Daredevil. She was in Elektra.
I know, but it started with Daredevil. It started with Daredevil.
The fact that she was in Daredevil is like, man, you know what? She killed it in this movie that was a hit.
Remind me what happened to Colin Farrell after Daredevil too. Like, it took him a while to find his footing again. That movie was just all around bad for everyone involved.
Oh yeah, he was. He was one of the.
Yeah, you forget he was involved in
Bullseye.
Same with Michael Clark Duncan. You forgot they had a black Kingpin.
Man, they be playing around like with the color of Kingpin for so many years. But yeah, Black Kingpin. I forgot. Yeah, he wasn't there.
Yeah, dude.
Oh man, dog. What the hell? Like what? Yeah, Jennifer Gardner. What did she?
Fucking Colin. Yeah, exactly. That.
And Colin Farrell was in something like.
He's been in shit recently, but like he had a hiatus there after that movie came out.
Yeah, damn, I don't remember. Oh no, Jennifer Gardner was in that movie. Y'all see that movie Peppermint on Netflix?
No, see exactly.
Her quest for revenge.
Yeah, no, see, I never. Is it like an R-rated Elektra?
No. Funny thing is, I actually do remember actually watching that stupid movie. Method Man's in it too.
No fucking shot.
Yeah, he is. Method Man's in it. He's like a cop. Colin's in a lot of movies. All right, Peter, what movie? I know he's been like in a lot of like, Academy Award winning movies now.
He had a little bit of a hiatus there after Daredevil. He had taken some time off. There was not a good streak after. Although he was in that super underrated movie Phone Booth.
That was a good movie.
Yeah, a lot of people don't talk about that movie enough.
Yeah. Yeah. In Peppermint, Method Man was narcotics detective Baker. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Check out Peppermint on Netflix.
Do you?
Jennifer Gardner, she was like killing drug dealers because they killed her family. She's kind of like the Punisher, but not.
I saw that movie before.
The Punisher? Yeah, we all saw it.
No, that movie where
Peppermint?
Yeah, because Peppermint. Wait a minute. Was this movie in theaters? I think
no. It was a Netflix. It was a
straight to Netflix movie.
Yes,
because there's another movie with one of those ladies in that, like Jennifer Garner type ladies in there too. What is her fucking name? Oh no, it's gonna behoove me now.
It's like what was the plot?
It's the same thing. They fucking people accidentally kill her family, so she goes on a fucking so she goes on a revenge spree.
That's literally you're literally describing Peppermint.
I know I'm describing Peppermint because I saw it in theaters, but it wasn't Peppermint.
No, you did not see it in theaters.
I promise you I did, but it wasn't Peppermint.
It was just on your couch.
No, it wasn't on my couch. It was in theaters. I saw it with my grandma and my aunt. And I can't fucking remember the name of the actress in it either. But it was it's one of those Jennifer Garner type actors. Where it's an older mom actress that is kind of believable in action movies, but not really.
Who?
I'm trying to think. That's the thing. I can't fucking remember.
And it's not Peppermint and it's not Jennifer Gardner, but it's someone that's like a mom but can fight. Susan Sigourney Weaver?
No, it's not Sigourney Weaver. It's like she's in the Jennifer Garner, Sandra Bullock.
Oh yeah, that kind of class of white women where it's like, all right, we can. Just like, all right, if you put her in some action stuff, it's like, all right, I can believe it to a certain extent.
Yeah, like her, like he, like.
And it's like,
yeah, that is it, dude. Yeah, Peppermint came out in 2018. Her kids killed at like a carnival or some shit.
Yeah, from the drug dealers. Yeah, that was one.
Her husband's a drug dealer or like got involved in the drug trade. Yeah, I saw that movie in theaters.
Dog, you saw that on Netflix.
I saw that movie in theaters. That movie's from 2018.
Yeah.
I saw that movie in theaters with my grandma when I was here on vacation. I promise.
Let me see if it did. So the film was released, yeah. It grossed worldwide. The film was released in as well as other platforms. So you probably did, yeah. You did see it in theaters.
I definitely saw that 13% on Rotten Tomatoes in theaters.
Gross. You should.
Hey man, when your grandma wants to go see a movie on $5 Tuesday,
and y'all landed on Peppermint.
That was her idea, not mine.
Oh, okay.
Going for the ride.
All right, yeah. It's like, all right, sure.
It was just like when I went. It was just like when I went to go see the Meg in IMAX. Like I didn't know what I was getting myself into. It was a $5 Tuesday. I was here, staying with my parents. Grandma wanted to go to a movie. She wanted to go see the Meg. She wanted to go see Jason Statham.
All right.
So what did I do? I went and I saw the Meg in IMAX, and I got to tell you, it was a great fucking time. Would I buy that movie on DVD and watch it on a small screen? Absolutely not. But watching people getting absolutely decimated by a CG 40-foot shark on an IMAX screen, it was pretty fucking fun.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
you know, it was a good time.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Colin Farrell was in a lot of indie movies and stuff. Yeah, yeah, he's not like Mr. Blockbuster Man, except what the last one he was in Batman.
And then the Kingsman. Or no, not the Kingsman. God damn it. What's that movie?
He said he really didn't take a break. Peter said he looked all the movies after Daredevil. He said he really got to it. He was like, damn, I need to make some money. He was like, uh-oh, where's that check at? Man.
What was that fucking... what was that Guy Ritchie movie he was just in?
The guy, what was
Brad,
it?
you know the one with Charlie Hunnam.
Oh, fucking The Gentleman.
The Gentleman. He was just in that one. Yeah, he's in The Gentleman.
What the hell is that?
Colin Farrell.
I know who that is.
He was outstanding in that movie.
Yeah,
The Gentleman.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, bro, you got to see that movie.
It's like a UK gangster mob movie.
It's so good.
It's so fucking ridiculous.
Matthew McConaughey and Charlie Hunnam and fucking what's the Hugh
Laurie?
No. What's the
Matthew McConaughey, Charlie Hunnam, Henry Golden, Michelle Dockery, Jeremy Strong, Eddie Marson, Hugh Grant.
Hugh Grant, yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
The whole thing is Hugh Grant and Charlie Dunham basically telling a story, and you just watch all these flashbacks, and oh my god, dude, it's so fucking funny.
Let me see if it's on anything. I'm looking at it. I'm like,
it's good. I love a good guy. I mean, Guy Ritchie makes pretty good movies.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I have to check to see out where I might be able to watch that, because I never heard of that movie.
Kind of slipped under the radar.
Looks like it's only for rent.
It reminds me. Peter said it's like Snatch. It's like a whole bunch of stories tied together.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Huh. All right. I have to check that. It sounds sort of familiar.
You'll probably once you see like a scene or two, you'll probably be like, oh shit, I saw that in the trailer one time, or I saw that in the TV spot.
Oh man. But tomorrow I'm actually gonna go see it, just because my $5, because I always buy the tickets on Fandango and everything, so I always get that $5 credit. It was running out soon, And I'm like, I'm gonna go. Why not check out that Joyride movie?
Joyride.
Yeah. So.
Oh, bro, that movie looks fucking hilarious.
Yeah, with all the Asian girls in it.
And they take
stuff,
the drugs on the train.
Yeah.
That movie looks fucking wild.
Yeah, I was like, look, I was like, oh, be child. I didn't know it was out. I was like, let me go check it out.
That white lady makes me take all the drugs because she's a mule.
Yeah. So I'm gonna check that movie out tomorrow.
Might be a good one to see. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like,
for a reward, why not?
Yeah, for $4, only for $4.
Yeah, for $4, why not? Did you not see Transformers yet? Did you see Transformers?
No, I was like, you know what? I think I'll just wait till that hops on, whatever. At this point,
yeah, just in case you need to pause it, walk away.
Right. But apparently, hey, because I said it like I spoiled the big thing at the end of that one, right? I told you what it was.
You just said that if you watched Transformers as a kid, you would recognize the spoiler.
Oh, okay.
But you didn't say what the spoiler was.
Right, sorry, fuck it. I'm gonna say it because you can still see the movie. They're introducing G.I. Joe with Transformers.
No fucking shot.
Mm-hmm. G.I. Joe.
That's all one shared universe now.
Hasbro universe, baby.
Somebody just asked me at work. They're like, "What do you think?"
Yeah, HCU.
Somebody just asked me at work. They're like, "What do you think the next big like movie genre is going to be like?" You know, like there was superhero movies, there was westerns, and I was like, "It's going to be shared universes. Like that's going to be the next big." Movie push is everything's going to be within its own shared cinematic universe. Like Marvel has opened Pandora's fucking box.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, with
Universal tried it and it failed because they just didn't market it well. But they tried their little like monster universe where like the Mummy and a couple other their like horror movies were all supposed to take place. Tom Cruise's Mummy, I didn't see that one.
And like I want to say, but looking at like the previews of that and like the trailer, it did look like it looked like Mission Impossible with
the
monster,
the
Mummy.
So I thought this was Brendan Fraser already. You just replaced Brendan Fraser with Tom Cruise. Had more running scenes,
running from a mummy.
That was it. The enchant, it looked like
just running from a mummy. But you said it wasn't bad, Brad?
It was all right. It was nowhere near as good or nostalgic as the original, as like the Mummy we grew up with Brendan Fraser.
Yeah,
I loved those movies.
Yeah, those
little scarab beetles still give me fucking nightmares.
Yeah.
To this day, no.
Yeah, I hate bugs. No, I can't do it.
Yes, and then the birth of. We can thank the Mummy. Can we? Is it the Mummy's fault or can we? Who do we place on the Rock getting the Scorpion King?
No, it's absolutely the Mummy. I would say we could thank the Mummy for Dwayne Johnson being catapulted into a cinematic career.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, all in his shitty CGI glory.
Oh my god, bro!
Oh man, yeah.
The Mummy Returns and the Scorpion King just absolutely catapults the Rock into.
Some classic afternoons on TNT, dude.
I know. Man, do you guys remember that? How big of a thing that was?
Oh yeah.
How big of a hoopla that The Rock was gonna be in a movie, and he was in there for like all 5 seconds.
Yeah, the final battle and a couple of flashbacks.
Yeah,
the CGI,
the terrible CGI.
Scorpion, oh man,
yeah,
legendary.
That was awesome. Such a great time. What a great time to be alive.
Such a great time.
Right, yeah.
Back then, that was such a great time. You had like Angelina Jolie's Tomb Raider. You had Dwayne Rock Johnson as the Scorpion King. What a time to be alive.
I know, right? Oh, God. And she got a sequel to that movie. I was like, I didn't think the first one did that well to even get a sequel. So there were 2 of them. I'm like, what?
They got,
2 fucking Angelina Jolie Tomb Raider movies. And
Tomb Raiders.
Oh, I forgot they had like a reboot of it.
Mm-hmm.
They did.
Yeah, with
That
Sexy
one wasn't
Girl.
half bad.
Talking about the game.
No, the movie, which was kind of
with
inspired by
with
the new
young
game.
chick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That one
was
wasn't
alright.
half bad.
Alicia
Yeah, that was
Vikander.
alright. I forgot that was even a Tomb Raider movie.
I remember that scene.
Yeah.
That scene in the airplane where it's like falling apart and she's trying to climb out. That scene gave me so much fucking anxiety. Fuck this shit, dude.
Oh yeah,
They're remaking it too again. They're rebooting it again into a
I know,
series.
right?
It's
The
a
Rock
TV
was
show, though, isn't it?
Yeah, into a series. Yeah.
The Tooth Fairy. Yeah, The Rock was the Tooth Fairy.
Tooth Fairy. One of my
And-
favorite early The Rock movies is The Rundown.
Gang. Oh, the Rundown.
The Rundown was a good one.
Yeah, that was a good
That
one.
was fantastic.
little bit of thunder, a little bit
Hilarious.
of lightning.
Yeah, so funny.
Yeah, with
Yeah, that was-
Stifler.
Stifler, yeah.
Yeah, that was a good
one. There. Oh,
Option
man.
A, you give me the ring. Option B, I make you give me the ring. Yeah, that was.
Oh yeah, the star quarterback. What was that movie that he was in the yeah, he was a quarterback and he has a kid that comes into his life. The Rock. He Peter remembers it. He's talking about it when he was like he was a football player and he got a daughter and he's like, a daughter. The girl just shows up at his door. It's like, yeah, I'm your daughter.
Oh,
He's
that
like,
is the Tooth Fairy. That is the Tooth Fairy.
no, that's not the Tooth Fairy. That's something else.
Are you sure? I'm pretty sure that's the Tooth Fairy.
No, he's literally a football player, and his daughter shows up. His name is King. His name is King. What? What, Peter? His name was King in the movie. You know what? I'm gonna look this up.
Oh, the game plan.
There you go.
That's right, the game plan.
And he's always acting like Elvis.
Gridiron Gang.
Gridiron Gang, yeah.
That was another one.
Wait, Peter, you really know too much about this movie. Is that what went on in that movie? So we know what your favorite Dwayne Johnson movie is.
Not see that one. Yeah.
The Game Plan. Well, thank you for letting us know about that.
He had some gems.
Right? You
You
don't realize how long he's been doing movies for before he become like what he is right now. It's crazy. Yeah, you saw it. Yeah, we know, Peter. You probably still do you have it on DVD still, The Game Plan?
Dude, I saw that he was he only wrestled for 6 years. That was it.
The Rock?
Yeah. Yeah, think about that.
I guess he always took break. He took he take a break and
yeah.
then come back in, and
Like
he came in from time to time.
For it to be like his full-time gig, it only lasted 6 years before he did the Scorpion King.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because 6 years.
And then he just kind of would come back here and there. But his like actual wrestling career wasn't that long. Which is bananas.
Because he always came back. I know he left like in the early 2000s.
Yeah, to do Scorpion King.
Yeah, and did that stuff. Yeah, because he's pretty much was started in the mid 90s and all the way up to probably like the early
2002, like right about
2002, 3. I think I was still I was in high school when he probably stopped. So 2003-ish probably. Yeah. I don't think The Rock is bad at all.
And then just went on to make banger after banger after banger after banger.
Yes,
bangers.
Dude put out absolute bangers.
Banger after banger after banger. The Rock is typecast. Yeah, I told you. I've said this plenty of times before. He's this generation's Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's the action guy.
100%.
That's what he is. Yeah, that's 100,000%. That's what he is now. because you got to think about how Arnold was in like the mid to late 80s all the way pretty much like the 90s and such, like mid 90s. And are you peeing on Brad? Are you urinating on the live podcast?
Nope.
I'm taking the number.
I'm
2.
getting more grape juice. You want some grape juice?
Sounded like you was pouring some juice. Or...
I was like, damn, you've been holding that in for a while.
Yeah.
Like, finally. Yes, Peter. We also, I consumed a lot of trash on TV and everything. Hey, you watched what was available to you at the time.
Remember him in fucking Too Cool? Or not Too Cool, Be Cool?
Yeah, Be Cool, yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Wait, was he like some, like a...
He was a gay bodyguard with Vince Vaughn.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Gay bodyguard.
Yeah.
With the aluminum bats.
Oh, man.
Fucking Doom. Oh, my God. Doom was hilarious.
Doom.
I remember seeing that at it was like my girlfriend at the time at her place, and I'm like, oh my God, let's stop making out. I gotta watch this first person shooter scene.
Pretty much. That's what I came here for that.
Yeah,
okay. First person shooter.
Yeah, it's like, oh shoot, it's like the game. Get out of my way. Get away from me, woman.
You see how cool this shit is?
Whoa, you don't get it. This is like watching the game. First person. Oh man, what?
Wait a minute. The 7th Fast and Furious movie is just called Furious?
Oh yeah.
Wait, what?
No, that doesn't sound right.
Isn't it Furious 7 or something?
Yeah.
It's called like Furious 7, yeah.
Yeah, Furious.
They're angry.
It's funny the fact that we're just talking about it, I'm just typing it, and guess what? Not the new Fast and Furious 7 came up.
I just, because I looked and it says Fast and Furious 6, and then it just says Furious 7. Like, maybe from a marketing standpoint, if you had done Fast 6 and then Furious 7, but... but you just... Okay.
All right, whatever, man.
I was looking at all the Rock's bangers, and, that just kind of threw me off.
And Hobbs and Shaw.
Dude, how is Central Intelligence only a 6.3 on the scale? That movie's a fucking banger.
That movie was funny.
I don't give a shit what anybody says. That movie was awesome. Central Intelligence was a hidden gem.
I agree.
Yeah. It's just some some of these critics and stuff are these highbrow. It's like sometimes I just like to watch movies just for myself and enjoy them.
Yeah. Come on. That was a great one.
And not have to deal with there's no some highbrow humor. It's nothing compared to Paddington 2. And it's like, stop. Not everything has to. You can chill out. Even though I think the first
Paddington 2 makes me want to be a better man.
Right, yeah. Oh man.
That was a great fucking movie.
What, Paddington?
No. You guys didn't catch that reference?
What? No, that went over my head. I'm sorry.
It went right over my head.
Oh. You guys got to see the new Nicolas Cage movie.
Oh, I've heard great things about that movie.
With him and Pedro Pascal. That literally, that's one of the scenes. They're talking about their favorite movies. And he's like, come on. He's like, what's your third favorite movie? Quit fucking around. Pedro Pascal's like, Paddington 2. And he's like, dude, shut the fuck up. And he's like, no, seriously. He's like, Paddington 2. It made me want to be a better man. And then later on, they watch fucking Paddington, and Nick Cage is like, this movie was awesome. And he's like, I fucking told you, this movie's great.
I'll have to check it out because I think that's on Stars.
Dude, that movie, it's so good. It's so ridiculous.
And like, oh, that's what I was like when we was talking about Fast and Furious movies. Have you heard like the Japanese titles for the Fast and Furious movies, because they're not the same at all.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So here we go.
Are they like anime names?
No. This is what it is. So the Fast and the Furious, the first one, what they called in Japan was Wild Speed. Too Fast, Too Furious is Wild Speed times 2.
Okay. Makes sense.
And then we got Wild Speed times 3, Tokyo Drift.
Okay.
And then Fast and Furious, Wild Speed Max. And then Fast 5, Wild Speed Mega Max.
No.
Yes. Fast 6 is Wild Speed Euro Mission.
Yeah.
And then you said Furious 7 was a goofy title. Listen to this: Wild Speed Sky Mission. And then
These aren't real.
Yes, no, these are real. And then, hey, this is a good reference right here. The Fate of the Furious one is Wild Speed Ice Break, and we all know what happened in that movie.
I didn't see it.
The torpedo, where he caught the torpedo.
He caught a torpedo?
Yeah,
The movies are getting ridiculous.
Yeah, Dwayne Johnson. Yeah, he got the torpedo.
He did not.
Remember, this is the guy that was pulling a helicopter in.
Bro, I did not watch any of those after the Brazil one. I stopped.
Yeah,
they're like Sharknado, the Meg status. They know how ridiculous they are. And they're just taking full advantage of it.
Yeah, and speaking of the Hobbs and Shaw movie, the Japanese title for that one is Wild Speed Super Combo.
You're not. Dude, you're making this shit up.
No,
there's no fucking way.
This is all real. Oh man. And and the new one is Wild Speed Jet Break. So yeah.
Why are we even here?
Japan and their titles for these movies. But it fits how ridiculous these movies are with these titles. Like
they sound like 1980s, like low.
Yeah, exactly right.
Straight to VHS.
Wild Speed Euro Mission.
It's like a spin-off to Power Rangers.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's exactly what it sounds like. They need to be stopped. Have they looked at their Japanese titles yet and just been like, you know what? That is enough.
No, I was like, nah, let's keep it.
We've seen enough.
Vin Diesel signed off on.
Dude, Vin Diesel needs to go back to his instructional breakdancing videos. All right, he needs to relax a little bit.
And promoting Street Shark toys.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought Vin Diesel was great in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I love you guys. I love you. Yeah. Give that man the Academy Award.
They should. They absolutely should.
Actor.
He got a lot of money for that too.
For that, yep. Sure did. For
and yet, so you would think like he'd be able to stop with these Fast and the Furious movies.
No, they keep on printing money. They keep on printing money for him. So why would he stop?
Does he like hang out with DJ Khaled a bunch? It's just like, what do you think of those movies? Another one. What is happening? Does he not have real friends that tell him?
They do, and he just fires them. You're not going to be around
any of his
anymore.
friends have the audacity to just be like, Vin,
come on,
like,
can he just stop making more movies?
That's enough. Yeah, like yeah, who's in charge?
We need Wild Speed Super Combo with the extra fries.
Yeah, just like, when I heard Tom Cruise say he wants to do Mission Impossible movies when he's 80, Tom, fuck off. All right, like just leave it alone.
Sometimes you just got to know when things just need to end.
Yeah. Like I think after this one, I think we can end it. Like I think. Or if you want to go I thought about it for a little while. I'm not like, like a big Mission Impossible aficionado. It's not like, my world's most favoriteest movies, but like I wouldn't mind if they maybe just took it the James Bond route and like Ethan Hunt doesn't necessarily die, but maybe we just recast Ethan Hunt in like a whole new set of like give it like the James Bond treatment. You know what I mean? Like just
it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Like I wouldn't mind it. Like give Tom Cruise his flowers and just let him fucking retire before he kills himself jumping a bike off.
Yeah, what's gonna happen? It's
you know what I mean? Like Jesus Christ. Like when I heard the story that he went to the studio heads and said we're gonna shoot that scene first just in case I die and you guys need to do rewrites. Like, first of all, bro, like go fuck yourself, dude. Like we're done with these movies. Like you can be done, Ethan Hunt. We'll go get Taron Egerton. He can play Ethan Hunt for the next 15 years.
Right, exactly. There's gonna be a reboot coming. With that,
I think
eventually,
I wouldn't mind doing that if you just treated the Mission Impossible like James Bond and just give somebody a 10-year run as
switch
Ethan
it out.
Hunt. You switch them off.
James
Bond, Jack Ryan, Ethan Hunt, like
Yeah, all those things.
Yeah, all those guys.
Jack Ryan. What Jack? See, I'm thinking. I always get those ones. They're all pretty much the same. Like Jack Ryan and Jack.
Tom Cruise played Jack Ryan. Oh no, did he play Jack Reacher?
He played
Tom Cruise played Jack
Reacher.
Okay.
Yeah, because Jack Ryan. Who was Jack Ryan? Wasn't
Jack
that
Ryan
Chris
most
Pine?
recently was
Was it Chris Pine?
Krasinski.
No, fucking fucking
no, it's Krasinski. Jim
from
Krasinski.
The Office.
Yeah, Jim. Oh yeah, because he's on the in freaking Amazon. That show. That show actually wasn't good.
Yeah. Now, what's his name is Jack Reacher. That motherfucker from Titans and Blue Mountain State.
Yeah, big buff dude. I forgot his name, but he's good. I like him. He needs to be in more stuff.
Yeah, he's Reacher now.
Yeah, he's in the new Fast and Furious movie.
Is he really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Alan Richson.
There you go. Yeah, that dude needs to be. Yeah, he needs to be in more stuff.
Yeah, he definitely needs to be in something superhero related.
I would love to see him as the DCU's Deathstroke.
That would be dope. That would be dope.
Give him an eye patch and some little gray specs. You know.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I wouldn't be mad at it because
I wouldn't be mad at it.
He has the physique and look that you would put that on some superhero something, attach him to something like that, and do because I think he went up for the role of Shazam.
Yeah.
But lost out to it. I'm like, really?
Krasinski? Oh no,
Alan Richson.
Right,
that guy. I'm like, I think he would have, even though I like Zachary.
Maybe it wasn't
Levi.
goofy enough looking like.
Yeah. But he did that in Blue Mountain State. Like he can be like a goofy person.
He can be, but maybe like it's just like his look, the look himself, like. You know what I mean? Like he's too.
Yeah, maybe they definitely wouldn't have to do like a goofy muscle suit. They did fix it in the Shazam sequel, but like in the first,
I thought that was him. That he was in a muscle suit.
What? Zachary Levi. That one, that just like the must like the costumes that you get at Target for $10 that you get your kid with the muscles in it.
Damn,
that's what it looked like. That's what it looked like.
Pretty sure that's basically what it was.
Yeah. Someone just
ran
down the
wall in that movie. They had no faith in that movie.
Somebody
Which turns out it was one of their better ones.
Right.
Yeah, I enjoyed. I didn't see the newer one. Fury
it's good. And it's funny that they recast Mary Marvel and just use the same actress. It's like so everybody else changes to somebody else except her.
She stays the same.
Oh wait, what?
Yeah, she stays the same
actress of her alternate identity.
Yeah. So it's the same.
Hilarious.
They were like, ugh. I was like, fuck it. The other lady, she wasn't hot enough, I guess. So they're like, let's just keep you. You don't get a secret identity.
No,
it's just you.
It's just you. So fine ass.
I know, right? That's pretty much how the casting went on that one.
Yeah, if you took those movies and just by themselves, they're good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I enjoy them for what they are.
I know. Samesies. But hey, anything else you guys want to touch on?
Myself?
Do that off camera. Yeah. Woo-hoo. That's a nice little healthy pod right there.
Yeah,
It's a good time.
Healthy conversation.
Good laugh. Good times. Good laughs.
Yes.
Some tears.
Go see Mission Impossible. Go watch Secret Invasion.
Please.
Go see Indiana Jones.
Yeah, you can wait. You can Disney Plus it.
Okay.
And rewatch.
I would say it's not a theatrical experience.
Yeah.
Since we spoiled a lot of it, does he key?
No. He gets his wife back.
Oh,
No.
what?
Yeah.
Ravenwood, Dr. Marion Ravenwood?
Yeah, his wife, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she comes back to him.
Wait, don't they get married at the end of Crystal Skull or some shit?
Yeah, but then they get
she left him because
Shia keyed.
yeah, he died. Yeah, in Vietnam.
Yeah, he died in the Nam.
In the Nam. And also, yeah, there's wait to see Indy, but you can rewatch Dwayne Johnson classics like the Game Plan.
You can absolutely, and the Tooth Fairy.
Yeah, the Tooth Fairy.
Might I suggest Scorpion King too? That was a banger.
Yeah, throw that in
Johnson rock or watch party.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude! Yeah, just play roulette with some of his movies and see which one we land on.
But all right, just a side note too. Do you guys know like there was like so many different Scorpion King sequels that didn't involve him? Like Randy Couture was like in one of them or something.
What?
No.
He wasn't in all of them?
Randy Couture is in 2 or 3 Scorpion King movies.
What?
I am 100% positive he's in at least like 2 of them.
But The Rock is still in there.
No, they threw him to the side a long time ago.
Scorpion King, The Book of Souls, with
Yeah.
a whole bunch of people I've never fucking heard of.
Oh man, yeah.
Who the fuck is Zach McGowan? What?
Yeah, it was direct to video. What do you expect?
Yeah, like what? Who are these people?
Mm-hmm.
Scorpion King, Book of Soul. Yeah, what the? Some craziness. What kind of fucking nonsense? The Mummy Rebirth? What is this? What is this nonsensical poops?
Yep. So yep. Randy Couture took over in the Scorpion King 2.
No way.
Yep. Told you. I was like, what the hell?
Good God.
Y'all just kept on going. All right.
Yep. I guess. Well, yeah. Well, I mean, they yeah.
He's like, yeah. Like, oh.
Yeah.
That's how it goes sometimes.
WWE loves doing that kind of shit. I guess Randy Couture is UFC, huh?
Yeah, so they switched the sports up.
Damn, they wanted a real actor.
Yeah, getting Randy Couture.
They didn't want to do that fake shit.
Yeah. Oh, terrible. So yeah, something else y'all can enjoy on, but we'll be seeing you guys again for the other Secret Invasion episode 4, which is probably going to be another good one. I think they're going to be still keep on ramping it up, and now we're going to see. Well, Talos is going to. I think he is going to figure out that his daughter's dead. And that's really going to send him over to the edge because he almost lost his temper of Gravik just speaking on her when he met him in the the museum and such. So, yeah, this is where he's gonna probably really have to get to him, and whatever Nick Fury's scroll ass wife is trying to do.
Yeah, what's she up to?
Yeah,
she's shady. She's shady.
Mm-hmm. And on top of that, and why she still her new face and everything. All right, if I'm just saying, if you have a shape shifting wife and she can be a scroll, I'm just saying, can you go back to like your younger self? Why are you aging yourself? It's like I get it, like I can age, but you can literally just like why?
I thought about that during the episode.
It's like, why is she old? Because you had to change it to that.
Oh my god.
It's like you could have literally stayed the same the whole entire time, but you chose not to. Chose to be old.
Chose to get old. And black don't crack, so nobody would have questioned it.
Exactly, right? You're like, sounds about right. You got Pharrell walking around here looking like he's in his 20s still. But it's like, yeah, it's like, come on. But we'll see what she's up to on the next episode of
Dragon Ball Z.
Or Hyperspace, yeah.
Oh my god, real quick, speaking of Dragon Ball Z, have you guys checked out that fucking
Yes, dude, that's
dog? I've been listening to it at work, and we just got to the Ginyu Force, and oh my god, I'm cracking up. These guys keep calling them Frieza, like pizza.
Oh, those things.
So fun.
Oh,
shout out to those
funny.
guys at Giant Bomb. All Systems Goku is so funny. You gotta check it out.
I have to check it out too. Check that shit out.
Hell yeah. Right. Well, have a good night, fellas.
All right, everybody. All right, until next time, we don't have the soundboard or anything, but
we go.
Yeah, we need a recording of Ant signing off for us so we can just hit the button when he's not here.
Yeah. Box of scraps.
There you go.
I'll just do it there. I'll just do it manually. All right. Thanks for everybody dropping in. Will, GMS, Peter, for all your participation. Love you guys. Keep on support. We'll see y'all next time.
Goodbye.
Boom.